still spells
Have you explained what your
AKS.
app is?
Yeah. So at the beginning, it's a word game, 8 letters.
Yeah.
How many words can you find? The longer the word, the more points that you get. And at the end of the game, you can also see what words you didn't get, what words you
frustrating as hell.
Yeah, so it's really frustrating when you see a word that's really obvious and you didn't get it. But
there's me. You're just like, why did we not get that?
It was really fun playing it before, and
I'll say just to cut you there, that it's actually my favorite app of what you've produced that I've played.
That's really
There was that one that was like you only play it once and then it fucks you. I mean, I bet you didn't think about that one, did you? Because it's like, I'm sorry, I don't want to be critical, but like, you know, like, I mean, like, if I played a game and then it's like, goodbye. Yeah, it's like, all right, Anne Robinson. We can leave that name in there, right?
What's that?
Anne Robinson. Yeah, she's a celebrity. Yeah, fine. Fuck it. Hi, Anne.
One chance to play. That is the game that I get the most complaints and the most angry emails about. So.
Wait, who is emailing the developer? What's the weirdest email you've got from a customer? Come on, I love this shit.
That's interesting because I've never thought like if I don't like an app, I just be like fuck it.
Yeah, I just be like
that must mean they must like your app and they want you to change something.
Yeah,
it's like they wouldn't email you if they didn't care.
So most of the emails that I've ever received have been really complimentary. They've been, and it's interesting because
sweet people do that as well. Actually,
yeah,
like, you don't think to do it, but it's like if you get, you know, like it's like, does it make your day a little bit?
Yeah, no, definitely. Whenever I get an email, it always makes me smile, and I think the ones that are critical, it just shows how passionate the user, the individual is.
They've really got a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah, or you know, sometimes something happens, so they're playing the game and then they've dropped their phone. Or, you know, it's run out of power, so they've emailed me and said they really enjoy the game. Is there any chance I can play again? Because
I bet they're like this close to a high score and it just dies. And you're like, no!
X
4 a.m. The missus is like, what the fuck do you?
I guess my only criticism of the one chance one is that I don't read instructions, so I just click into it.
I'm also more of a 2 chance kind of gal.
Yeah, I just click into it and see how it goes, and then I'm like, what's happened?
It's like oh great, now it's crashed. Oh, I can't be dealing with this. Also, I need to buy an iPhone.
How do I get back to it? And I'm like, I can't get back to it.
So after many emails requesting the same thing, I actually recently implemented
third chance.
A way of playing again. So if you
although it does kind of defeat the title.
So it's called Another Chance, and it's different games. So it's completely separate from the first. So it's not like you're playing the first set.
Do you find that you can you actually see with the algorithm, like with the sort of data that comes back to you, that people are like downloading one chance and then downloading another chance? Quite quickly?
Oh yeah.
So a lot of people don't take the offer of playing Another Chance, but I think the people that do really enjoy it because
so you advertise on the game.
Yeah, so it's the same. So
of course you would actually.
It's on the same app, and there's just an in-app purchase.
A purchase.
Yeah,
they buy it.
Yeah, so it's
clever.
I want to say it's really reasonable. It's like 29p or 30,
that's fuck all. Yeah,
or
I mean,
39p.
Like, if you're having fun with it, like
and like the average play time's about 10-15 minutes. So you know. And it supports me, you know, it enables me to make more games. So I think people are engaging with it.
Plus, I mean, you put the work in, you deserve a bit of a credit for it. I mean, like, one of the things I had down here, and I don't want to kind of pull the flow of the conversation a bit, but was that when you've got, like, so I've been playing quite a lot because, you know, I was made redundant, sadly. Their loss. I mean, I lost a lot of money, but like their loss. But yeah, the point is that it's you know, so I've been kind of like occupying myself a lot because, you know, like you have to process everything, and one of the ways I do that is I play a lot of phone games. Today I was playing one for a couple of hours, and I had adverts every like 30 seconds. It's just a bit much. As a developer, do you get to choose when these adverts come in, or is it?
And I think it's a great question, and I think one of the things that
I'm smashing the questions today.
It's really
almost like you're a journalist.
Yeah, it's almost as if I did this for a living for a while. Go on.
It's really like peeling back the curtain, because you don't when you play apps, you're like, why are developers doing this? Why are teams doing this? And
it does feel after a while. It's just like Jesus Christ, you know. I mean, like you start to feel like a product yourself.
No, definitely. I think
equally, I'm still not going to part with a pound.
I'm really conservative with my ad placements. That's because good. You know, I always put myself in the user. I'm a massive game player. I love video games. I love mobile apps. So I want to get it's a balance, you know, because you need to get paid for your hard work.
Yeah, of course.
And users have the choice. You know, if they want to get rid of the annoying ads, they can pay via subscription or one-time payment. But to answer your question in a sentence, developers have full control for ad frequency.
Right.
Do you find that like a lot of the sort of more glitzy sort of games? I mean, I know that there's one that I keep getting adverts for, like King Crush or something. I don't know. I've got to the point where I actually resent the ad. I will not download it purely because those fucking adverts. It's just like, oh, fuck you. You know, like hope he drowns. In fact, I stay there and watch it so he drowns, just for the satisfaction, and then I'll quit it. But the point is that where I was going with that shit. With the mainstream sort of like, you know, like company games that, you know, like you've got like, you know, companies like Voodoo or whatever. Do you find that it's quite difficult? I mean, how do you feel about those companies versus what you do, which is more indie?
Yeah, that is really something that I think about a lot. And I think when people are looking on the App Store, maybe they don't understand that a company like Voodoo, who employs hundreds of people, versus me, who has to do the programming, the audio, any marketing, any sort of other concepts of the game. It can be quite difficult to.
You got yours, okay, cool.
Sorry, for those of you who are wondering why there was a sudden pause there, it's because Marlon decided that Taiwo needed a drink and didn't realise he
Just
had
been a
one.
good host.
Yeah,
No,
he's passed the coaster first. I had no idea why I was holding a coaster. All right, sorry, go on. Taiwo, sorry, we didn't
Sorry
break
about
flow
that,
there. We are listening, we promise.
No, it's quite all right. I'm very, very well fed
Hydrated.
and watered
Good.
and hydrated. So thank you very
Your
much.
skin looks fantastic.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Really, really appreciate it, guys.
I mean, we should. I moisturised twice today, man.
Do you know what? I think everyone should moisturize.
Yeah.
Controversial,
I feel
but
like we've moved on from like games, but fuck it.
yeah.
Got enough point quickly, guys.
Off point, yeah, quick, yeah. It's like there's Marlon, like, oh fuck, this is hours in post. Honestly, moisturise, boys and girls, moisturise.
No, I moisturize as well. I use
Huge fan of Vino. We're not sponsored by them.
cocoa
but
butter. I use
cocoa butter.
aloe vera. I use various different.
Oh, you know what I actually learned about was like coconut. Or you can get it for like £2 in like sort of like usually the foreign food section. You get like the little tubs. They're like £2, and like that works. I mean, you usually use it for cooking, but a little bit on the old skin. As long
I
as
have,
it's not
I have
really
to
skin.
moisturize anyway. I've got eczema.
Love it. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
got really sensitive skin, so I have to.
Oh, me too. Honestly,
Yeah.
sometimes you get in the shower and it's like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Oh, to be honest,
I know, right? Well, I mean, like, you know, like,
It-
you can tell we've been moisturising.
It hasn't flared up yet, but
Oh no! It's whenever
When
the
I was-
temp-
when I was-
whenever the
when I was-
temperature changes
when
like
I was-
10 degrees.
when I was a student, I had this. Both my arms flared up. Yeah, you remember when I was starting to kill?
Yeah, it's
Both
kind of
my
hard to tell though,
arms.
because you're black and it's like eczema shows up
Yeah,
different on
it
your
was
skin.
all over my arms.
In case
For
anyone's
about
wondering.
a couple years. It was really bad.
I got like this huge, like when I was in Indonesia, I had this huge heat rash, and like
Yeah.
I got tested for it, like when I was back in the UK, because it flares up every year or two, and it's like, you know, I mean, I'm still, you know, still sexy, but you know, like it's just like, yeah, but it's like, but oh my god, I tell you what, the itch, oh god, they just, I mean, like the nut, I would have killed for a cheese grate at one point.
Every now and again, it just gets me.
I'm sitting there with a doctor for a girlfriend. I'm like, just fucking, just kill me. I mean, I bought a cat especially to deal with it.
to be honest, guys, you look fab. You look
all right. I mean,
you look golden.
I love a good circle jerk on the podcast.
But what? Oh,
anyway,
the
games. Yes.
Yes.
We talked about that. Yes. Voodoo
big,
versus
big companies versus
Yeah.
smaller
indies. Yeah.
indies, independents.
I
you
bet
know,
that.
small-
Do you feel like it's a bit of a to the, you know, like to the man?
It's a real David. What I find amazing is that single people teams, you know, maybe teams of 2 people, can create